Real shit coin. So last year when I was here at Anarchapulco, it was a big joke to me that about Bitcoin maximalism, Monero maximalism, all these different people who think there can only be one coin. So I came up with this crazy joke that started at my birthday party. And I was making fun of some of my friends here in Acapulco who were just dead set on there can only be Monero. So I said, I got some Manure0, and so the idea of this shitcoin was born. Well, over a year of just a lot of research, finding out, well, how can I actually make this an actual privacy coin? What can I do to make a really cool privacy coin? So I started a journey of trying to figure out what I would do. I went to Tezos, because they had some Zcash snarks that I could use, but they need gas. I don't want to do, gas is a deal breaker. I don't want anything to do with gas. So then I started looking at Komodo, and Komodo took away the option to be able to have Z to Z. I wouldn't have the forced privacy because they shut that feature off after Pirate Chain. Pirate Chain has that strong feature, and I wanted that same feature. So I started looking around, and I ended up on Hush. And they have something that is similar to what Komodo was doing, where you could start smart chains, is what they call them. So the whole transition is I was going to make this Manure0 thing on the smart chain. Well, I already have it on another chain where I can just make NFTs and have lots of fun and give people NFTs of shit tokens or whatever. So you go to our social media, at Manure0 chat, and leave a shit meme, and we'll reward you with tokens. Now, the DragonX is going to be a chain that's launched on the Hush Smart Chain. And what you will be able to do is actually mine this with RandomX. So you can do it on your home computer or a laptop or whatever. So the barrier of entry is going to be very low on that. What was interesting to me about Hush when I started looking into it was there were a lot of extra security features that put it way out ahead of everything else. Like the Anon set, I went and checked the Anon set earlier today, and it is 888,000. That's the Anon set. The nearest Anon set to that was 753,000. That's Pirate. So there's a lot of extra features. It's not a big operation, but it is a very, very cool tool. And with the HSCs, they're allowing anybody to just come in at the same entry level and start your chain with that same level of security. They're not trying to, they don't hinder competition. They want you to come and start that chain. And we're going to be the very first chain on there. So we'll have the RandomX smart chains where you can mine easily. And then if you don't know how to mine, you can get in by just going into our social media on the Manure0 side of it and leaving memes. I call it meme mining. So, this is not going to be this deal where nobody knew it started. If you get in there, we'll let you know when the chain is starting up, which it should be sometime this month. So, you're not going to get in late. There's not going to be somebody that's mined a whole shit ton of this stuff before you ever got to get in. You're going to be able to get in right then, And so I think it's a great opportunity, especially for people who don't know how to do these things. You just make a poop meme and we send you the tokens. It is 100% proof of work, but at the very beginning we have a pre-mine, and that is going to be distributed to people who put memes out, and some of it is set aside for development. So the total supply is 20,420,000. The block time is 4 minutes and 20 seconds. You get 24 coins are being produced every 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I think the total supply that's going to be physically mined is 19,592,000. So I wanted to bring that up to the total supply of 20,420,000. So that's 827,000 that we have to work with. 420 of that goes to meme mining. 207,000 goes to development. 200,000 is the founder's reward. I mean, I'm putting a bunch of time and effort into that. I think that's more than fair. So all the cards are on the table. Everybody knows what's there. So I would just encourage everybody to come and check that out. There's many different layers to this that people don't know about as far as the security that Hush uses. They use basically the way Manure0 has ring signatures on top. You'll have, you have your 11. Well, they have 8. So it's ring signatures stacked on top of ZK. So most ZK coins that you're looking at, they're putting out 1 to 2 outputs. And what Hush is doing is 7 to 8 outputs so that the anon set actually is much faster. So if you're starting a new chain, this is definitely a benefit to you because the velocity of your anon set is going to be so much higher, faster, and so you'll be able to get to a higher level of security much faster than you could with any other ZK coin. This is another thing that I wanted to focus on was the messaging, and the reason why I had this video in the beginning with all of the different privacy issues is ZK coins have a very cool feature, which is the messaging field. So this is one of the most secure ways that you can actually send a message because the message is encrypted within the messaging field of an actual ZK transaction. So you're sending a transaction on a ZK coin, whether it's Pirate, Zcash, whatever, and within that you have the encrypted data. So what we're going to add to that is actually a plugin where you can go to like Onion Share or whatever and put large files in that are encrypted, and then load that into the transaction, and we can send large files through small transactions on DragonX. So that's my focus. That's what I want to work on building to with not only DragonX and Hush, is to bring in more and more of these features that are going to help with communications, private communications, because that's a very big problem right now. I mean, look at what platform isn't compromised at this point? Signal, Telegram, Proton Mail, everybody, they're all just screwed. So I think this really gives a great option for that. And I forgot this. We have the Hush box, which you'll be able to do the full nodes on, and Ernie's whole pirate thing will be loading more communication systems and stuff on this, but you can do your full nodes on that. You can find out more about that at hush.is/privacy. So Hush is privacy. So definitely check that out. Go to @Manure0 chat. I think the addresses have been up here. Get in there and just stay in touch. And as soon as we're ready to launch this, which is very soon, you'll be ready to go.
No, hold up, stay up here for a second. How long have you been doing the crypto show?
We started in 2013.
Okay, 2013, that's 7, 8, 9 years what I've been talking to all these guys. Danny's really well known. And I remember it was Miami Bitcoin conference or something that you were, the shitcoin thing was started, wasn't it?
What we started here, the whole shitcoin thing was here, but we did sponsor. The idea came from here.
See, what happened was, all this is always shitcoin that, and shitcoin goes, I'll give you a shitcoin. You want a shitcoin? With Manure0, and the concept originally, and he's still got some aspects, and of course, have a good coin, because he knows how to do it, knows the people. But to get memes, for people to be able to have fun with it and promote the features that he's talking about with Manure0. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I love this kind of activism. How can I do it? So I've been on his ass. When am I going to be able to get it? When am I going to be able to get it? When are you going to do it? How do I get it? So
well, you can get the Manure0 now, but I've stopped sending them out because all of the people who have been participating over the last year have created these memes, and they have coins. And when the pre-mine comes out, I'm reimbursing all of these people with the coins they've already made for those.
Well, so. Don't I get anything for pimping the shit out of these memes on my site?
Yeah. Yeah, we have the box. We're going to put your IPFS on.
Boom. Boom. It's a community. If you join the community, his community, Anarchapulco community, the freedom community, you get in on the behind the scenes of this and how all of a sudden it takes over the planet, and you go, how the hell did that happen? You pay attention to Danny and the Crypto Show, you see exactly how it happens.
And if people have other great ideas that you think would work and blend well with privacy, yeah, let me know, because that's what I've been hired on from Hush as marketing and development partnerships. So that's what I'm here. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for new people, new wallets, new platforms, anywhere where we can build this up and create new privacy for anybody that wants to be involved.
And I trust, love, character Danny Sessom. These are personal endorsements of people that will make sure that we get what we're promised. Because I've been doing this a long time, and just because somebody comes in and says the word crypto and decentralized don't mean shit, okay? It's the people